Live now, coming at you from the pit of depravity. What's up, everybody? How you doing on this? Oh, this most liminal of Mondays. The Monday that doesn't exist, but does exist, but it's between so many things. It's chiefly between Christmas and New Year's. Clip, my champion, my arch-architect. How are you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. If you're not doing well, can I kill someone? Doesn't necessarily have to be any related to you, but if you're not doing well, I'd like permission. You know? Because I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Had a day. Got to chit chat with my wizard friend, who may or may not be in chat tonight. And, we shot the shit about mini painting and being wizards. It was pretty cool. You ain't gonna stop me? Okay, but that's not the same as giving me permission. Do you see? I specifically, I need you to legally say, Bennett, you can kill a person. That way, when I get stopped, I can go, it's okay. I have this permit. And I'll show them a printed copy of this chat. No, that's all right. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good holiday weekend. I hope everybody had a good holiday weekend. Happy, merry, whatever it is that you celebrate. Nothing's true. Everything is permitted. Oh, good. Okay, cool. That's all I needed too. That's the other one. That I will happily give to my arresting officers. Have you considered nothing is true and everything is permitted? If not, why not? But I'd say, so I'm not, my family are Christmas celebrators. I am not. I'm not here for it. Hate the holiday. But getting gifts is nice. Seeing family is nice. So, that and a feeling of general obligation. Why not do a Christmas thing? But on the other hand, fucking love Hanukkah. Totally different boat there. But I'd say I had a pretty okay Christmas. Cramro. My Hanukkah was wild because it was a whole week, and last week was a wild week. But my Crammersh was pretty good. Made some nice big breakfast. Oh, I bet that turkey turned out tasty. It looked good. It looked better than most turkeys look, which is how you know it tasted good. You know? Yeah, that'll do. I didn't really cook anything fantastical this weekend. I actually fucked up a meal or two. But thankfully that was just me and wifey and not a whole family dinner. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good time. Got to see my fams. We made some interesting decisions conversationally, but nothing really particularly outstanding or weird. I don't know. It was a holiday. It was a pretty good holiday. And the gifts were nice. When people get excited about eating the skin, you've done a good turkey. I mean, honestly, when people are excited about eating skin, you're at a party. Now the kind of party changes, but in general, skin excitement, party. Oh, shit. I'm not painting on camera. Oh, my God. This is why you people are here. Not just to see my beautiful face, but to see the beautiful faces of those who've come before me. My models. Oops. Yeah, I caught myself just in time. I am on target, though. Oh, my God. Dedication. Dedication. I appreciate it. I'm excited about it conceptually. I'm terrified at the number of points that you seem to have and the fact that they're limitless. That's a little scary. But yeah, point is, holiday went okay. It went as good as my least favorite holiday ever goes. Been saving them up for months. Well, I'm glad that I've finally given you a reason to spend them. A reason for the season, you might even say. Oh, I'm so ready to be done with these. If my hand poops on me again, we might just have to power through it and get it done. You know? I'm enjoying painting them, but their time is nigh. It would be very cool to do the first painting stream of the new year with a new project, you know? That would just feel good. Like maybe a gift that was given to me recently that's conveniently already primed. Something like that. Are you picking up what I was putting down by washing that log darker to make my amateur flame sculpt job more obvious? No, I absolutely recognize it as fire. My thought looking at it was, oh geez, I'm gonna have to actually do OSL on a model. No, I definitely I looked at that and was like, oh, that's fire. There's fire on that there log. There's fire on that there log. Yeah. Which you know I'm gonna paint fucking Reanimator green. Because it's gotta be magic fire, right? Holy and or blasphemous fire with skulls in it. I mean, the only difference between holy and blasphemous is the angle of where you're standing. Angels to some, demons to others, as my good pal Headspines once said. As appropriate for this ambiguously gendered werewolf. I love that it's got all the long hair. Like, oh, I love it. I love it, Clip. Fuck it. I'm just gonna put it on camera real quick. As soon as I finish the little detaily rusty boys on this doctor. All right. There. All right. I got to show this model off again. Clip, are you ready for how much showing off of this mini I'm going to be doing? Because I don't think you are. And now I even have my model camera out. So, like, look at this motherfucker that Clip created from scratch, just using the sheer power of his mind. So fucking cool. Big old Warwolf with the nice little direwolf on the side. Love that. Like, just enough space on the base for a nice wolf companion. And coincidentally, hey, woo!
Lost in Heroes just resubscribed for 4 months.
Thank you.
Woo also super cool.
Woo also super cool. That was a good delivery. I like that. What's up, Heroes? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for subscribing once again. I appreciate that. Yeah, so Clip made this, and I'm really excited to paint it. I coincidentally, for Christmas time, got a box of direwolves. So I'm glad that everything's coming up wolf time. Everything's coming up wolf house. This is like the first thing I'm painting on stream in January, because it's just so fucking cool. I just have to decide, do I paint it in black? Do I paint it gray? Do I paint it white? Do I paint it something else? What color? With wolf buddies. Wolf with wolf buddies. How did I get it? Oh, dyes. Dye. That's how we got there. Thanks, buddy. I'm so glad that is so non-discriminatory. And it's got this badass Latin inscription down here that I might have helped translate and didn't realize the purpose of the Latin translation. Because that's me to a T. Lupa Invicta de Ignis Sanctis, theoretically, Unconquered Wolf of the Holy Fire. And if it doesn't say that, that's fully my bad. Yeah, so that's what I'm hyped about. Yeah. So I'm like, if I don't get these done tonight, like these are my hobby experience for the rest of the week. It's like, get these done so I can paint my cool werewolf on stream next week when it's next year, which not emotionally prepared for it to be like, I'm ready for 2022 to be over. I don't think I'm ready for it to be 2023. The nameplate was an Etsy order that you thought was coming from Texas but was sent from Scotland. That was the Aberdeen. Oh, so you straight up, like, 2022 reset. I mean, I've been hoping for year resets for, I don't know, since like 2012. What up, Junebug? So Clip, what you're saying is that I got day-to-day nearly updates on the status of that gift and did not know that that's what we were talking about. That's, oof. Few things have made me feel more foolish. Oniris, how you doing? How was your holiday? Everybody tell me about your holiday weekend. I want to know. Can you show me? I don't know the next lines of that song, so that joke is over. Oh my god. Boring? I mean, boring is better than, like, aggressively bad, you know? I'll take boring over, like, my dad got stabbed by my uncle. Which would be exciting, but bad. I guess depending on how you feel about your dad and your uncle. But, you know, if you celebrated stuff, I want to know what you did. Your family started ignoring each other years ago? Hell yeah! I mean, that's the dream, really. I say this as though, like, I'm not BFFs with my brother and my mom doesn't fucking rock up to my streams. I just hate holidays specifically. And I'm learning to break that with a lot of effort. Oh. But hell yeah, quiet holidays is not bad at all. Not really holiday vibes. I mean, again, I prefer not holiday vibes, so like I can dig that personally. I'm here for a Christmas that doesn't feel like a Christmas. Right, am I doing this approximately? Yes, I am. Cool. But again, personally, celebrating more of a solstice, Yule type deal. Something about the sun, you know. Who knows? The sun does what it does. Mewipus. What's up, 12 Tides? I hope you're having yourself, Haddon? I hope you're in Haddonfield right now, not being stalked by Michael Myers, either of Shrek fame or of Halloween fame. Don't be stalked by either. What if it didn't feel like I was missing out on something everybody else is getting? A holiday, not necessarily a Christmas. George Carlin made a good case for it. Yeah, I mean, you can see the sun. You know the sun is there. Can I confirm Mike Myers is not stalking you? Fuck yeah. I mean, that's the first step, really, of every day. I wake up and I go, is Mike Myers here? And then when I don't hear a Shrek imitation, it's good to go. Well, let me start that thought over again. When I don't hear a Shrek imitation that I'm not the cause of. Because, like, I'm imagining this as a sort of a It Follows scenario where, like, Mike Myers is always coming after you, just very slowly. So when you wake up and you can hear him doing doing voices, you know that you need to get moving again because you're in danger. This is my new movie called Mike Follows. Original idea, do not steal. No one's ever done a movie like this. And never will, ever again. Because once they see mine, they'll be like, this is perfect. Instead of John Carpenter's soundtrack, you just hear a lick of Smash Mouth and shit yourself. If the first sound you hear when you wake up is some, then you need to run. Just stopping by to say hello. I'm glad to see you. Hopefully see more of you in the near future, but now is nap time. Absolutely reasonable. Get that nap. It's wonderful to see you. Wonderful to see you. I hope you had a good holiday weekend. Or just a regular old weekend if you weren't even celebrating nothing. Lurk and give that view. Oh, baby, that's why we love you. That's why we love you. Yeah, it was nice and chill. No tremendous amount of drama, just seeing the folks, saying, sorry, I don't have your gifts, they're not done yet. And then, going home. So I can say it because it's not a surprise that I'm doing it. I will be painting tiny little 5x7 canvases for my folks as gifts. The last couple years, I have given them little 5x7 canvases. Yo, what? What is a nightmare turtle if not a snapping turtle? I mean, a snapping turtle is the platonic ideal of the turtle, right? I mean, I could be wrong, but snapping turtle, best turtle, right? I don't even remember what I was talking about before that. Snapping turtles are like goals. I agree. Zero shit taken. Unless it's like a finger, yeah. Like, you can take stuff as far as removing limbs when you bite them, but like, yeah, you don't get fucked with. Except by, I don't know, people with guns who ought to know better. Maybe God. Although I guess that's already, everybody has to worry about those two things. People with guns who ought to know better and God. Like, you're always gonna be at risk of two of those things. Even some guns might be insufficient. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't shoot like a 22 at a snapping turtle. I would assume it would just piss it off. Whoopsie doodles. Oh, my fingers? Okay. Oh my god. Thank you, Robot, for talking about the Meat Machine. Meat Machine is my goal, my overarching goal for 2023. I want to get a better computer for better streaming. I want to play better games. I want to win better prizes. I want smooths to go streamer. No, strike that. Reverse it. I want streams to go smoother. Now that Bennett is a strim bitch, we gotta upgrade. I could have just said that, huh? I'm a strim bitch now. I need to upgrade my computer. Saving up cash for it. At this point, I'm saving cash for everything because no active paychecks. But see what we can do. I'm confident. It'll be fun. It'll be exciting. It'll be weird. If nothing else, it's a new experience. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. Don't let anybody but somebody with a gun who should know better tell you what to do. Unless you're in danger of immediate smiting. Don't take anybody's shit. Be like a nightmare turtle. A snapping turtle. Bite the fingers off of anybody who would say no to you. That's 2023. Bite the hand it feeds. I want Spoons to go streamer. And it just worked. I mean, I do want Spoons to go streamer. I want my streams to feel like they can get their day, you know, completed. Without being overstressed. I want spoons. They're multiplying. And I'm losing spoon control. For the spoons you're supplying. I guess they're electrified? I don't know why you would electrify a spoon. Now I know you'll be loving this shit right here. LIMP biscuit is right here. What am I looking for, though? Don't know. I do have to admit to a certain amount of consternation that my go-to brain experience for whenever I hear "Now I Know" is fucking Limp Bizkit, of all things. Could be so many other things that aren't Limp Bizkit, but no, here we are. It's Limp Bizkit. It's that wet, soft biscuit. Now only available at Denny's. Oh my god.
Clip at cheer 10. Electric spoon goes be
It worked! Why did it work with this? Wow, it just don't stop. Damn. That is what an electric spoon would go. I have not shown off the channel trailer yet, which, frankly, I don't know why. It's foolish of me. I'm also realizing that this is off-center and it's bothering me. There we go. Fixed. But I can do that. As soon as I figure out how, I can do that. I can just put a video source in to the soapbox. All right, just real quick, add a media source. Trailer. Channel trailer, even. Make source visible. Yes, preferably. Yeah, local fire. Restart playback when source becomes active. Yes. Show nothing when playback ends. Yes. Close file when inactive. I believe so. FFmpeg options. Is it gonna work if I do this? Is it gonna immediately start playing? For anybody else who doesn't know my name,
Oh,
it doesn't make sound.
My name is Bennett.
Why is it not making sound?
I'm about to call myself a skillful idiot, and honestly, I am a really scared baby. I do not like this.
Do y'all hear it? Because I don't hear it, but I do see
I'm sorry that you're probably gonna die.
existing in my... You can hear it? Okay.
As long as I'm entertaining.
That's wild. I don't know why I don't hear it.
I could be debasing myself for credits.
Well, you do that by participating in capitalism, my friend.
Well,
But I can see it.
This channel and you're somehow in favor of capitalism.
Yeah, oh, I know it's small. I'm not... I did. I turned the sound down. I'm not... Fine, we'll just do this real quick.
Meat Emporium.
There, it's full size. You can't even see me anymore.
It's not cold, it's not fresh, but boy howdy, it's meat. Until next time, think about what you did to deserve this. Good or bad? Because it could be either. I am a blessing and a punishment.
Whoa, there we go. Okay. So if I turn it off and I turn it back on, okay, it starts. Cool. Good. We got that sorted. Okay, so how do I... Filters, properties. Let's look at properties again. Okay, so what if I... Is it just going to pop? Is the sound going to appear when I... That? Yes.
Hi, my name is Bennett. I'm about to call myself a skillful idiot, and honestly...
Okay. And it just restarts when I... Yeah, it does.
Hi.
So in theory, I can just toss that. I'm gonna show transition though. Can I get a fade, a swipe, a stinger, a slide, a slide? Oh, preview transition, baby. Now we're talking. Okay. Let's do it. Let's see it. Does it just slide in? Yeah, it does! Ooh, love that. Love that. Love that. Oh, and a hide transition? Can't hear it now? Well, that's... Yeah, it's just... I turned it down.
I'm about to call myself a skillful idiot, and honestly...
Figure it probably shouldn't be louder than my voice. You know?
I'm sorry that you're probably gonna die.
Alright. So that's my show transition and slide. My hide transition. Stinger, maybe? What does that look like? No. What about swipe? Ooh, preview. What's different between slide and swipe? Swipe in? I don't understand. What's the difference between slide and swipe? I don't get it. This is extremely important, y'all. Oh, that's the difference. Okay. Yes, I want slide, not swipe. What does that do? No. Okay, what about that? Oh, dude, I can make it explode? Okay, hold on. What does a fractal look like? Oh, yes. Horizontal stripes? Oh, shit. Oh, we can make this look really janky. Oh, what do I start with? Okay. Oh, I kind of fuck with that though. Oh, checkerboard. Oh my god. What's barn door? Yeah. I didn't even realize this is a thing I could fucking do. Oh shit, I can do the clock swipe? Now we're talking. Now we're fucking talking. Okay, this is the one. This is absolutely the one. So I'm gonna... I am a child. All right. So I'm gonna pause the music. I'm gonna play it one more time for real, and I'm gonna try not to laugh over fucking this horrible Star Wars ass transition that I added because it makes me laugh. Okay, it's coming. Best be prepared. For anybody else who doesn't know my name, hi, my name is Bennett. I was about to call myself a skillful idiot, and honestly, I am a really scared baby. I do not like this.
I'm sorry that you're probably gonna die.
It's okay as long as I'm entertaining. Well, I can put my. That's a big cow.
I could be debasing myself for credits.
Well, you do that by participating in capitalism, my friend.
Well,
And if you found this channel and you're somehow in favor of capitalism, I beg you to reconsider either watching the channel or being in favor of capitalism. Come on down to Rick's Meat Emporium. It's not cold, it's not fresh, but boy howdy, it's meat. Until next time, think about what you did to deserve this. Good or bad. Because it could be either. I am a blessing and a punishment. Oh, it didn't do the... It didn't... It came back to me just like... It didn't do the hide the way that I was hoping it would do. Hey, buddy! Good to see you. I was talking about you earlier. I said that my mini painting wizard friend and I got to have a talk. I'm so glad we did. So, is there a way that I can... I don't think so. It was a nice little chit chat. It felt good. It did the clock wipe at the start, but it's supposed to do it at the end.
For anybody else,
Oh, I have to manually make it go away. That's annoying. Can I change that? Show nothing when playback ends. Close file when inactive. I don't want to loop it. That's a bad idea. What if I just make it a whole new scene and just click into it that way instead of making it a source? I don't know. That's not for right now, though. In general, the good thing is I've got that now. So, enjoy that when it happens. But when it's not happening, we're going to just do business as usual. Okay. It is now time to make the metal more metal and a little bit less rusty. Not a lot less rusty, but a little bit. Just a little bit. Using Stormhost Silver. GW, sponsor me. Send me free boxes. There's nothing else I want in life. That's not quite true, but it's not quite wrong. Just a little bit. Ooh, a little bit more. Flip, what song is that? I should know that song. Because I know what I just sang is not that song. Help me out here. Help a sibling out. Sticking around until you're done laying down some sand on your bases, then it's karaoke time. Hell yeah. Enjoy that karaoke. You don't know the song? Well, that's why I asked the person who said it. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I don't know this song. Or I do? I'm just getting an advertisement for Andor. This is not helpful. Gina G. Can I skip ads? Oh, it's this song! Hell yeah. Cool. So that I've learned now. It exists. Well, I already knew that it existed, but I got reminded. And that's important. Phone, what are you doing? Why are you making the weird colors on the thing, phone? It is. It's a bouncy little jam. Oh, I should turn on some other music since that's done. I don't want to play too much of it because I don't want to get fucking DMCA'd. But I liked it. Look at that. That was supposed to be metallics, and I didn't do that earlier. Whoopsie daisy. Thankfully, it's a part most people won't be looking at. Man, I'm grooving on this, though. Nope, that needs metal. Okay. Oh, we're getting there. Oh, we're getting there. I'm always impressed by your use of ambers and oranges. Well, thank you. I mean, orange is my color. So if I couldn't use it good, I would be ashamed. But it's also that I think orange has a reputation as being a hard to paint color. But like, nah. If you can paint brown, you can paint orange. As a Green Man, are you a member of the Green Man group? You make music to rival the Blue Men and the Yellow Men. The blue ones will fall by our blades. I'm picturing 3 inches of blood destroy the orc, except it's like destroy the blue. Kill the blue, destroy the blue. Kill the blue, slay the blue, destroy the blue. My bad. Ba-da-da-da. Only if they don't know that the key is to challenge your generals to single axe combat. I mean, to be fair, a lot of people are vulnerable to single axe combat. It's a great plan for about a year. After that, surely nothing bad will happen. Yeah. Of course. Oh, was this a fucking green? This was a green giant, not green giant. What the fuck is that guy's name? The dude who gets his head cut off. The Green Knight. Gawain and the Green Knight joke, isn't it? Holy moly. Clip, your fucking jokes never fail to be deeper cuts than I expect them to be. I think you're just goofing around. Talking about how people can die when they get their heads cut off. People die when they are killed, in fact. And like, no. Greatly appreciate the Green Knight is absolutely a Christmas story. Also true. I need to actually see that flick beyond just knowing the story of it. That's definitely one of those like casualties of the pandemic for me was ripping raring to go to see that movie, and then like going out in public got canceled, so didn't see that movie. It looks really cool. Dev Patel is a good actor and a cutie. I'm hoping that's Dev Patel. I'm pretty sure it's Dev Patel. And everything else about it just looks really pretty and cool. So, boom. I also miss going to the movies. Yeah, I did. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Do a quick little hand stretch. My hand's still feeling bogus, but it's not feeling like murderously bogus. You know? Ooh, that stretch feels good though. Yeah, going to the movies and going to like pubs. I guess you could say going to bars, but like I feel like there's a spiritual difference between a pub and a bar. I strongly prefer a pub to a bar. Yeah, a good bar that does food. It's fine. I don't know if that's the official distinguisher between a bar and a pub, but I feel like that's solid. A good bar that has a taco truck in the parking lot, I'll take that. Are we talking about warehouse cinemas right now? Because I don't know. Oh, I should probably paint on screen though. Movies with beer and eats, yes. Yeah, I mean, closer to us. I guess there's one opening closer than a 45-minute drive, but it'll be a lot like that. There you go. Is it Negronis? Is the answer to this question Negronis? Because that's the magic word. Oh, we're so close. So close. 32 beers on tap. And one of them frequently is related to the establishment that I currently work for. Oh, I guess I haven't. I need to paint all of their hair. The ones that have hair. I need to paint one guy's hair. Never mind. No, I got a couple people with hair. So, like, one of the...
Please send me your bones today.
Speaking of my madre...
Caleb just resubscribed for 6 months.
Speaking of the holy fire mom... Thank you for that resub. It means the world to me. I hope you had a fun time over the weekend. And if you didn't, I don't want to know. Let's do this too. Yeah. Oh! We got a Ron in there. Don't know why there's a Ron, but there's a Ron. Good. I had a lot of fun yesterday, too. Aaron? Oh, no. That is not... It's... I don't know if you've met IRL Clutch Arun, but that's my boy Garrett, not Aaron. It just looks like it says Aaron. If you're not a huge nerd who plays tabletop games and knows what that is about, never did. There you go. I couldn't remember. Well, now you both have something to hope for because. Hey, Aaron. Now you fucked up, Aaron. All right. We always have a bed and or sofa for you to crash on, my guy. That's just an open invitation. If you happen to know my address, you have an open invitation to crash here. Now, I'm aware that that opens me up to some pretty questionable things because I might not know who has my address. But as long as you let me know ahead of time, character's welcome. No, I might get downvoted on. As long as you know my address, you're welcome to come by. But I don't know. I stand by it. I feel like June's gonna veto some of that, but not all of it. Think you'd appreciate what I sent my brother for Christmas. Crab stuffed flounder from Kent Island. Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, you can say crab stuffed anything and I'm already there. But, that sounds very good. Mm-mm-mm. Can I be your new brother? Flip, can my mom be your brother? You Marylanders treat crab like we treat head country? What's head country? I've never heard that phrase. What is head country? Is it a typo? Is it an autocorrect thing? Head country? Is it the part of the world where you get head? The best ketchup-based barbecue sauce? I've never heard that term before. Is it a brand? Is it a style? Is it making a comeback as we speak? It's an Oklahoma local brand. Okay, so here's an addendum to the if you know my address, you can come by. You have to bring a food item. I have to know ahead of time, and you have to bring a food item. That is your toll. And it can be this fantastical, magical sauce, whatever this is. Yeah, and enough for wifey. You gotta bring enough for the whole class. Yeah, it should be a food item. Well, yeah, don't just bring me a random food. Don't be like, hey, I heard you love kiwis. Which is also probably not something anyone's ever heard me say. It comes in gallons if you want it. Yeah, if you bring it, I want a gallon of it, man. Does that mean something for Sass? No, I will eat on her behalf. She doesn't eat people food. Not for lack of trying. But no, not required. Don't need to bring dog food, just people food. People food for the people. Which sounds like a hell of a slogan. People food for the people. Only at Dave and Buster's. Or, some bullshit like that. You should be prepared for dog love at the very least. That's true. Being unprepared for the Squatch love will get you wrecked. I mean, not to speak poorly of our dog, if you show her the slightest bit of affection, she'll love you anyway. So I don't think that it's a high bar, really. Bennett puts Old Bay on anything that stands still long enough. It's true. Sass is a love bug. Old Bay on deviled eggs is the right way to eat deviled eggs. Every time I've ever made deviled eggs on my own, that's been how. Every time I've ever made egg salad, it's had Old Bay in it. It's just the right thing to do. Put Old Bay on your eggs. If you make eggs, you put Old Bay on them. Unless you're making them for someone who specifically said, hey, I don't like Old Bay as much as you. You shouldn't put Old Bay on the stuff that you cook for me. Which some people have said that. Even though it breaks my heart. Do I add bacon to my egg salad? Yes. Okay. Optimal egg salad, as far as I'm concerned. This is important enough to hit my soapbox. As far as I'm concerned, the optimal egg salad. You've got your hard-boiled eggs. You've got crumbled up bacon bits. Preferably real bacon and not like the bacon bits that come in packages and aren't bacon. Or maybe they are, or they're like flavored whey protein. That's not the point. It's got to be bacon. You dice up pickles. You dice up onions. You dice up Tomatoes optional. And then you season the fuck out of everything. With a shitload of Old Bay, salt, pepper, garlic. Whatever you feel like. Cumin. A little bit of cumin, a little bit of turmeric. But just a shitload of Old Bay. And then you stir that shit up real good. And then you eat it. You try to make sandwiches with it. And then you just eat it. I mean, the tomatoes, the only reason I put tomatoes in there is because I usually wind up putting tomatoes, like if I make an egg salad sandwich, I'll usually put a slice of tomato on the sandwich. So I usually just cut out the middleman and put the tomatoes into the egg salad. Because it's going to be a sandwich until I, like... Yeah, if I'm going to eat spoonfuls of egg salad on its own, I won't add tomatoes. But if it's going to be a sandwich, I will. Have I made egg salad specifically with the intention of just sitting there eating it with a spoon? Fucking of course I have. But, you know. Is this white still fluid? Oh, baby, not so much. Sorta is. I bet it'll work. It'll work for my purposes. It'll work for my porpoises. Alright. Pink cam. So partially for contrast's sake, and partially because I want them to look like unhealthy mutants, they're all gonna have like pasty white hair, oh god, what's his name from the shit. The Venture Brothers. The guy with the albino on the Venture Brothers. That's the look we're going for with all of these, because they're all void-born, mutants and things. There's only 2 of them who have actual head hair? Fuck yeah, that makes life easy. I think his name is actually Whitey. I mean, that would make sense. That's, for as often as the writers of that show are real clever, sometimes they're not. Pete White, thank you. Oh, and I also need to do cloth. So that is dried out. No, it's not. I can bring it back to life. Wahaha! Just a little bit of cloth over your face to evidence your blindness. Or I guess the fact that you have cloth over your face because you're a navigator. Pete White. His name is Pete. Alright. What are the bits and bobs that are gonna be copper? Let's do these weird little roses. They can be copper. You ever read Mike Brooks' Navigator novel? Not blah 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 blah. Navigator novel. No, I did not. At least I don't think I did. No, I read some other book that had navigators in it at some point. Is what I'm thinking of. I did not read the navigator specific book. Rites of Passage. Yeah, no, didn't read that. Although, good pun. Rites of Passage. Love that. Do you have any copper on you? Seems like no. You think your staff bit. Is that a recommendation for it for Rites of Passage? Or is that just seeing if I've read it? Has a lot of good politicking among several houses during a power play. Hello! I have been decorating my Skywim house all day. Hey, what's up, Claire? It's wonderful to have the privilege of your Skyrim-based company. I can get behind some good politicking. I'm about that. Oh man, half the D&D group is here. More than half. It's just one person. One person in one of my D&D groups is not here. That should be fixed. Do any of you get to the Cloud District that often? What am I saying? Of course you don't. Oh, that's aha. Brain do good. Brain improve. Couldn't figure out how I wanted to paint that one thing, and now copper, duh. Alright. Solves a problem. What do we got? Does this guy not have any copper on him either? No. What about you? You probably don't either. Nope. Alright. Love to see it. Oh, I guess I need to figure out what color I'm painting the ropes. That would be useful information. Purple. The ropes will be purple? Purple ropes? Actually, that makes sense. It's sort of a religious type deal. They're special bell-related ropes for doing the music. The music of magic and love. So purple is a good color. Thanks, Clip. That's what we'll be doing. Some cold colors that can be saturated. I mean, that's a strong argument. I don't know if I want to introduce purple just for, like, one dude, though. Uh, hmm. Because I haven't used purple on any of these other ones yet. Oh, no, that's it. They're going to be white like they're made out of hair. Like they made the ropes out of the hair that came off of this dude. That's absolutely what it is. What if the gold dude is the golden boy, the leader man? Claire, what does that mean? Working on a squad of my own right now makes me feel comforted knowing I only have to stick to a single color palette. Yeah, I'm gonna paint the Wopes white. Made from his own head hair. So how are you? What's the paint scheme for that squad then? And why haven't you posted it in the Discord that I know you're already in? Is it because the file size is too big again? Is it because you're just slacking when you shouldn't be? Is it because you don't love me enough? I'm shy and I doubt myself and the file size is too mighty. Only one of those is an acceptable answer. I'm out here painting models in front of people. You can show models that you painted via photograph. It also reminds me that I want to check what the file upload size is in the Discord. Oh, server settings. Apps, moderation, community. Server insights. Ooh, where is the information that I seek? Teal skin, orange spidery bits, and deep green or blue clothing, weathered steel weapons. Wow, fucking works for me. Can I... That's not the button I wanted to click. Fuck off. All my Warcry squads have unnatural skin hues. And I'm getting to that there. There? On them? No. Permissions. Oh, I'm keeping to that theme. So then what skin tones are you going to use? Why the hell can't I find the information about what the upload size is? Free Discord accounts have an 8 megabyte file size limit. Unless you upgrade to Nitro, in which case that limit is bumped up to 50 megabytes. Oh. You can use a file compressor. You can use a third-party storage cloud device. You can use Imager. I do like how Age of Sigmar made the realms such that human is an utterly balkanized term, and you can paint them how you like. Teal for your Tarantulas, white for your Corvus, sickly green for Iron Golems, and hot pink for your Beasts. Hell yeah, I like those. Those are some good non-standard colors. Oh, I counted my chickens before they hatched. Alright, we're back to the page. Yeah, it's nice that the official like skin tone stance in Age of Sigmar is just like, people have it. You better make sure it's skin. And there's no like dilly-dallying with woke racial politics. No, it's like just make people look like they exist. If you want them to be green, they can be green. It's a big place. Magic exists. Is it just the axe head that's going to have it, I think? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oop, I didn't realize I was scrolled up in chat. It's like when I asked you about tiefling tones and metis and you just sent me a screen cap of a color hue selector. I'm funny. Oh, I make great jokes. What do we do next? I think I see if these are dry enough. They look dry enough. We're going to give it a shot. Do that sweet, sweet apothecary white. Oh, how did I get orange up there? Yeah, I really don't. I don't subscribe to the core D&D rule of like tieflings have humanoid or maybe kind of red skin color. Because like fiends don't have only red skin color in D&D. So why would tieflings? Yeah, it is boring. And honestly, like, the example sorceress in the PHB is a purple tiefling. There you go. Well, technically purple is a shade of red. If we're gonna make arguments about things like this, technically purple is a red shade. Well, yeah. Well, Planescape was the heady days of yore, you know? Things were different back in Planescape. Brown is a type of red. Argument that brown is a type of orange, but orange is a type of red. So, therefore purple and brown are the same color. Well, yeah. Why are you booing me? I'm right. It's a logical approach. It's like a behold a man. Knowing that a man is only really a miserable little pile of secrets. I want to say all colors is shades of white, but damn if that ain't an ALM talking point. I also disagree with that. Like you can. It depends on whether we're talking about light or pigment. Because the way that like the light spectrum works, like yeah, technically that's true, but the way that pigment works, definitely not true. Whew, okay. This is a convenient time. I'm waiting for several colors to dry. All Lives Matter just got mentioned. So I'm going to get the fuck out of here. No, I'm going to take a quick little biography break. And then when I come back, we're going to keep hanging out and painting and kissing on the lips. We're going to talk about the most correct stance, which we are. Whoa, shit! Out of nowhere! Out of nowhere! Sentinel's just like, boom, I'm here. I'm here. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I was going to do is play the trailer while I'm gone. I made a channel trailer. It's the sexiest thing since sliced bread. The light argument is more correct than the pigment argument. Oh, well, let me put it this way. I don't feel strongly enough about this to continue arguing it. That specifically, don't care. Okay, so I'm going to put it on the Starting Soon channel, and I'm going to right-click, and I'm going to do Paste Reference. And in theory, it's going to work when I do this. For anybody else who doesn't know my name, hi, my name is Bennett. I was about to call myself a skillful idiot, and honestly, I am a really scared baby. I do not like this.
I'm sorry that you're probably gonna die.
Wait, no, I fucked up. Entertaining. I put it on the wrong screen. Shit. I didn't want that at all. Remove. I wanted to go to... Yes, I want to remove. I meant to go to... Be right back. Whoopsie doodles. Here's my penance. You can have a little Ron tonight. Okay, now we're actually gonna do this again for real. BRB. God, I'm a fucking dingus. For anybody else who doesn't know my name, hi, my name is Bennett. I was about to call myself a skillful idiot, and honestly, I am a really scared baby. I do not like this.
I'm sorry that you're probably gonna die.
It's okay, as long as I'm entertaining. Well, I can put my... That's a big cow!
I could be debasing myself for credits.
Well, you do that by participating in capitalism, my friend.
Well...
And if you found this channel and you're somehow in favor of capitalism, I beg you to reconsider either watching the channel or being in favor of capitalism. Come on down to Rick's Meat Emporium. It's not cold, it's not fresh, but boy howdy, it's meat. Until next time, think about what you did to deserve this. Good or bad. Because it could be either. I am a blessing and a punishment. Yes, it was an apology because I went to the wrong page. Instead of be right back, I went to starting soon. That's the logic of Ron being there. He's not usually. I am glad that the ad makes you smile big time. I'm glad that it tickles fancies. Where's my? There it is. I'm back. What is an apology if not an excuse for a continued crush on Ron Perlman? Like, how can you say words without thinking of Ron Perlman? I don't know. I can't, clearly. I have no idea what I'm doing. Which isn't different from normal, but like, it feels explicit right now. I'm painting mayonnaise. I am highlighting white. That's what I'm doing. Actually, no. Before I do that, I want to show y'all the little bit of sculpting that I did today. Because I'm working on a Leviathan. Leviathans aren't chaotic enough for me. So, I'm making a Leviathan look more chaotic by adding spikes and armor trim. This is what I got so far. It's like mostly it needs a lot of cleanup and filing and smoothing, but I also need to add arrows. But like this is a chonky honker that I've got. I started building the base, and the idea is that he's gonna be like on the base, like running. I might trim some of the cork so that it's like more of an angle, so that he's like a little more like that. But honestly, like that, I feel like he's pretty intimidating as it is. Loving it. Having fun. Shout out to 1-Inch Heroes for printing that for me. Yeah. Also, since we're doing shout outs, shout out again to Clip for fucking converting this badass werewolf that I'm now throwing. For fucking for a nice Yuletide solstice gift. Very excited to add this to my Soulblight Gravelord's army. Gotta get some excess sand off, and then you're gonna go sing songs badly. Hell yeah. So excited. So fucking excited. Also, since I'm shouting out gifts, need the camera to be a little bit bigger. Look at this. Don't other way. There you go. Giant D20 earrings, courtesy of Junebug. The fucking best. What a wonderful Hanukkah gift. I mean, I actually like all the earrings I've worn on stream in the last like week have been Hanukkah gifts from her. Surprise. They're all great. I love them. I love her. Real gross. Anyway, zooming back in. guy's got kind of a Till Lindemann haircut. I like it. Till Lindemann being the lead singer of Rammstein, just to put that out there for those who went, okay, cool, Bennett. Great. I'm so glad. I bet he does. A they them causing mayhem, married to a she her, spreading terror. Oh man. we were talking about how long we were together over the weekend, and I realized I realized with a chuckle and a laugh when we got together, I had different pronouns. I was a different gender. My gender's been transed. I'm non-binary now. Like, that's how long we've been together, is that I am literally not a man anymore. It's wild. It's weird. I fuck with it. Ooh. You're spreading terror. Oh, let's just throw stuff. Just unmiserable the ever-loving shit out of that pile of secrets. Yeah. I can safely say, I can comfortably say that in Dracula's eyes, I am no longer a miserable little pile of secrets. Granted, I've never been a little pile of secrets. I've always been a big pile of secrets, but not miserable anymore. Which, true, actually. Very true. Look what you've done. You've taken a perfectly good miserable pile of secrets and made it not miserable. Yeah. Oh, I gotta do that. Thanks for the reminder. Look at it. It has dysphoria. No, it doesn't. That's the point. That was part of why it took me so long to grok my non-binariness, was that I didn't recognize any of the feelings that I was experiencing as dysphoria. And I don't even necessarily ever have had it. That it being dysphoria. Just, I don't know. It's weird. Gender's weird, y'all. Pro tip. If you ever think it's going to be simple or easy, it's not. It's gender. Yo, Bahamut, how you doing, my friend? Ouchies. What's that like, not having dysphoria? I mean, not having gender-related dysphoria is the thing. Didn't say I generally don't have dysphoria. That's a totally different. Gender bender blender. Isn't Genderbender a character on Futurama? No, that could have been performed better. Pretend I didn't make that joke. I'm saving that. I'm gonna workshop that. We're gonna come back to it. What I will go with is gender I hardly know her. That one is more my style of and quality level. It's an episode. Yeah, there is an episode where gender does a gender bender. Yeah, no, Bender does a gender bender, not gender does a bender gender. Gender bender. Fuck. There's an episode of Futurama where the main robot man, whose name is frequently Bender, but I guess not always, does bend his gen. Gender is arbitrary societal bullshit, so naturally everyone has a complicated relationship whether they realize it or not. That's not true. No, I can't even argue that sarcastically. Like, that's true. Well stated. Thank you, Clip. Yeah, I got nothing to add to that. There's also an episode where a salt monster takes gender away from the Planet Express. I don't remember that one. The sauce. Futurama salt monster? Because that's what I'm about to Google. I don't remember that one at all. But also, just looking up Futurama Salt Monster doesn't seem to have done the best. I don't know. This is not... It's called Battle of the Sexes. Oh, there you go. Have a good night, my wizardly friends. You tarantula painting motherfucker. Enjoy your karaoke. I would say don't do anything I wouldn't do, but karaoke is on the list of things I wouldn't do. So you're a step ahead of me as is. Do at least 2 things that I wouldn't do, but no fewer than 1 thing I would do. And then report back and tell me which was more enjoyable. Utopia Actual. Utopia Actual. Utopia. Did I do this color on all the guys that needed this color? I think yes. Okay. That's still doing that. Need to do that. I'm working to get these done. If I can get them done tonight, I'll be a happy camper. We're getting there. I knew Leo G. Carroll was over a barrel when Tarantula took to the hills. You better be careful. If you reference Rocky Horror too loud, Wifey will just completely change the vibe of the evening. There you go. It's happening. Then I got really hot. When I did the time warp, and I didn't dream it, I beat it. Oh! Yep, that's what I expected. mean, we've been married, so we could Mama, you got the next one. We've only been married for like 2 years. We talked about this. I've already forgotten what the numbers are. Together for 5. Married for 2. 3? 2. All right. Everybody give me all the fucking call-outs for Rocky Horror that you can think of. I cannot think of any because I just put myself on the spot. The Amazing Shrinking Magician. One of the first dates you asked your wife to was Rocky Horror? Hell yeah. That's a strong, like, I feel like that's a really good like first date experience to like get a gauge of the person that you're on a date with. Like, how into Rocky Horror are they? Is it a normal amount? Are they really against it and hate it? Are they into it maybe a little too much? To an uncomfortable degree? Like the intro song done by the Usherette better than the lip sequence? Oh. I don't have strong feelings one way or the other. But I appreciate that as a hot take. She enjoyed it. There you go. It's a good litmus test. My brother used to have this rule that if the person that you're on a, like, if the person you're dating doesn't like Evil Dead 2, just don't even bother. And, for him, it's worked out because every bad relationship he's ever been in, they didn't like Evil Dead 2. For me, I don't stand by it. Claire Lore Unlock. You've never seen any version of Rocky Horror. I knew that about you because it's come up enough between June and everybody else. Oh, excuse me. Waiting for that to dry. Execution wasn't perfect, but it had, considering it had to be on TV, I didn't catch it. I didn't even aware of the 40th rather than rated R. Yeah, that's a big shift to have to be TV friendly and not R rated. That one hurts. Sometimes you retread dialogue paths. That's not my fault. IB11 made a pretty great Usherette thing too. I don't. IB11 does not fucking ring a bell in my head. Means that I'll have to look them up. I have. People also look for Sting. I wasn't looking for Sting. Right. Valid. Everybody should be in the Discord. I am 100% certain everyone is in the Discord currently. Of everyone that I have seen in chat, I know they are all in the Discord. Because we've had the pleasure of chatting not during this little 3-hour window. You know? Okay. So what is, I need to paint the bases because they're black bits are scraping off, and that's not ideal. We're going to give him a quick little moss black. Did see a movie with my date, though, and that was nice. Next date is magic number 3, so we'll have to have a talk. What movie did you see with your date, Claire? Was it Magic Mike 3? I don't think that's actually been released yet. Was it the Tom Brokaw story? Obviously not Rocky Horror. Oh, Black Adam. Oh, I just thought you went to that on your own because you love Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Dwayne "The Johnson's Rock." Obviously not Rocky Horror. Yes. True, true, true. I know it's really riveting watching me paint base rooms, but I'm waiting for other things to dry, so you'll get it and you'll appreciate it. Fair disclosure, every relationship I've ever had ended with me tricking them into a dark forest filled with brambles. I mean, if that's not where the relationship's going, I don't even want to start. That's first date conversation. If my bones aren't going to get strung up by a she-devil in the deep dark woods, like, why bother? I will also accept a they-devil in place of a she-devil. A them-devil? You know what I mean. Oh, no, that's a word that's allowed. Come on, Automod. Automod's doing a really good job of only censoring words that, like, I don't consider offensive. But I guess that also means nobody's saying the words I do consider offensive. And that means y'all are doing something right, Holy Fire Chat, and I appreciate it. I mean, if you... Automod gets people for weird things. Like, I'm surprised it let twat through, quite frankly, unless I've already okayed that word. Which, like, obligatory reminder, this is technically an 18+ stream. We're going to talk about, the word twat. We're going to talk about Rocky Horror. We're going to talk about taxes and carpal tunnel. I'm going to mention first green I used. The first green you used? Goblin green? I don't know. Just Goblin green. Of course. I don't know. I won't stop you. Automod might. But I'm not going to get mad at you, I don't think. Maybe I will. Let's find out. Yeah! I saw that TikTok earlier. Or I saw a TikTok with that sentence in it earlier, and it made me very happy. Oh, Hooker's green? Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's I'm pretty sure that is a word that I personally okayed. But I don't remember why. I don't know. Automod's weird, like I said. All right. I feel like I need to pick up another mini that's not one of these so that I can keep painting instead of waiting for bases to dry. Let's probably named as a rugby term. Is that a rugby thing? Auto mods, roll out. An update. Let's shit, you know what I can do? Is just start putting paint on this champion. I always start with bases, so I might as well start with bases. I might as well, get ready for it, have my bases covered. Rugby has hookers. Fuck yeah, rugby's definitely a better sport than football. Just jumping the gun directly into painting this. But just the base. Just to get a base, to quote Always Sunny. Not my fault the name of the color is named after a naturalist, Mr. Hooker. Please, please. Mr. Hooker was my father. My favorite gender joke is, what's a trans femme's favorite chocolate? Hershey's. That's a good one. That's a good one. Well, it turns out that this model's pretty big. Bigger than I'm zoomed in to be at. What is... Oh, it's a root. Okay. The root. That is a fucking accent mark. If someone would be so kind as to hit me with an exclamation point accent, or even just exclamation point be more, that would be delightful, because that was offensive. Oh my gods. Where are we at on this Tzeentch stream? Thank you, Clip. Could beat you to it, Claire. I'm sorry. I'll have to say something else. In a Balmer accent. Guess I have to actually open Twitch to see how far we are along on the I'm loving it. On the challenge, the community challenge stream. Not video producer. Fuck off, internet. Don't be my dad. The fuck? Community challenge. Ooh! 6% of the way there. 23 days left. Wow. We'll see. We'll see. I might need to try it again with lower numbers, but I appreciate everybody putting in the effort anyway. Because we're gonna get there. I'm gonna do an awkward stream where I paint without using my eyes. It's gonna be difficult. I have no idea how I'm gonna set it up so that I can, like, I don't know. I'm gonna need some, like, gloves, because I know I'm gonna get paint on my hands more so than usual. The ultimate trick would be to use a gelatinous cube mini. That would be cheating. The only thing I cheat on is tests. Yeah, I took a test. It came back that I was 100% that bitch, but look, I know I copied. I copied. I am 60% that bitch at best. That joke made me laugh on the inside. I liked it. It made me happy. If you didn't like it, you're wrong. But with a wow, stuttering is the best, dude. With a gelatinous cube mini, though, like you can still paint that. Like they're still solid. There's also they come with stuff you can put inside, like adventurers and pirates. That mentality is why I can't select a mini for myself when the hour of twilight finally comes and I must fulfill my oath. Because you would pick a gelatinous cube. Well, if that's where you're at, you should just do a gelatinous cube anyway, and then also do an actual model that you didn't select for an actual oath. Like, you should just paint a gelatinous cube at this point. You punk. Punk ass motherfucker. We'll see what happens after the deed is done. We will see what happens. What's the next thing I'm doing? I'm painting William Hooker, a botanical illustrator. Is he? I'm just going to Google those exact words. William Hooker, a botanical illustrator. Yep, that's him. He sure has illustrated some botanicals. Wow, this painting is very unflattering. He looks like his eyes are just like barely held into his skull by like paper mache, maybe. That's a bad time for him. At this point, if you paint on Mini before the Sphinx demands it, you will be cursed. I think that's a fair argument. Let's... Which one? I think that's what I do. Where's my... Oh, actually... I can see that those are still wet, so I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to do base coating for my glowy bits. Which I think I have less than I expected. I know you've got them. All my arguments are fair, Bennett. Oh, Claire. You're my nemesis. That's all I have to say. That's all that needs to be said. My distaste for a person has rarely been so keen. And yet, you're also one of my favorite people, so I don't know where that goes. All right, I'm gonna need clip to explain why we just got a buff count. Because I'm not gonna argue with it, but I am confused by it. Is your trailer available anywhere to share with others? Well, yeah, it is. It's on YouTube. You can scroll down and find my YouTube link below, or I can just fucking link to it right now. Because Hades 2... Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. YouTube link. Let me see. I'll link directly to the video. To make life even more
For anybody else who doesn't
powerful and arousing. Copy link. Boom. Claire, that's the link to the channel trailer on YouTube. Yeah. If you want to spread the gospel, I will never argue with that. Man, I'm excited. Okay, so my excitement for Hades 2 is such that I went and downloaded Hades on my computer because I'm like pretty sure that my current setup can run Hades, and I'm gonna stream some fucking Hades, y'all. I'm really excited about it. I have maybe 400 hours on Switch and none on computer, so that'll be a fun restart. Or maybe I can cloud storage that somehow. Find out. It's gonna be exciting either way. Whoa. Buy Panic Stream. Yeah. We're gonna have to do like a oh, actually, I think I have a lewd counter. I don't have like a specifically thirsty counter, but that would be a thing to have. I have to actually paint this fucker's eyes, don't I? Yeah, look at that. Okay, but you don't have any glowing bits, so we can move on there. I'm curious. I'm just curious to see who else is in the sequel, the Squeakquel. But I'm excited. I'm very excited. Motion for thirst counter to have thirst and sip commands. I think those are both pretty solid. Should thirst replace lewdness? Or like, should I just change that counter to be a different thing? Or what? Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to give this crow glowing eyes, because why wouldn't I? All right. Delightful. It'd be super cool if narratively the two games had like an Odyssey Aeneid relationship. That'd be cool. Loot and thirst are different things, which is why I asked. Let's give you some lights on your gun, because why not? That seems cool, right? That's the vibe you got. But without the pro tag being in Hades 1, it'll be a hard sell. Maybe she is in Hades 1 and you just didn't notice. What about that? Obviously, the sisters had a different life, being the protege of Gorgonite, Hecate, and all that. So I don't recall Melinoe being in it. I don't actually know how to pronounce that name. Melinoe? Melinoe? Yeah, we're gonna leave those as is. Cool. You I just did. Okay, cool. Oh, and I'm going to have to figure out what my freehand design on this banner is going to be. That's... Obviously the house emblem. I just haven't decided what that is yet. Melanoe? But I know that's wrong because the wordplay is addressed with a character in Percy Jackson. Huh. Three-eyed crow skull silhouette? Okay. You got me on that one. You got me there. That sounds pretty good. Because I also need to be able to put it on this guy's shoulder pad. Are these dry? If I touch them, are they sticky? No. Cool. Your channel logo, but reversed upside down. Oh. That's not a bad idea. What did I just decide I was painting? Oh. That's what. Verdigris. Patina. Patina Turner. If I had a drag name, that might be it. Those the only copper things on this? Oh no, they're right up there. Mine is the Boogie Ma'am. Hell yeah. I mean, I've always said that if I got into porn, I would want my porn name to be Wangston Huge. But, mostly because it would be really funny when that's not what gets delivered. All fun and games until a client tosses a blanket over your head. I only have my drag name and my luchador name picked out. What's your luchador name? Pray tell. El Pollo Gordo, the fat chicken. Yeah, okay, that tracks. That makes sense. Soy el pollo gordo, mi corazón es muy en fuego. I am the fat chicken. My heart is very fiery. This is me not having ever actually formally learned Spanish. Just all Latin knowledge, baby. Very on fire. Oh, I mean, yeah, okay. Very fiery, very on fire. Like, same difference. Oh, what do we got? We got birds. Why do we got birds? I'm not totally sure. It was a trip to see the new Puss in Boots actually have some fun with modern CGI animation styles rather than the weird uncanny valley of the Shrek movies. I haven't actually seen anything from the new Puss in Boots movie, so I just assumed it was Shrek style. I'm gonna have to actually look it up now. I'm also really curious how this conversation leads you to remembering Puss in Boots. Is it the vaguely sort of Latin flavor that Puss in Boots seems to have in the Shrek universe? The Shrekiverse? The Shrek animated universe? The Shrek Cinematic Universe. Sorry, that's what I meant. The SCU. Which is also my favorite, nope, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, my favorite Law & Order. SCU. Very funny. Puss in Boots 2011? No, I want Puss in Boots 2022. Oh, weird. Yeah, he like actually kind of looks like a cat, but not in a Shrek kind of way, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Kitty Softpaws wears a lucha mask. Fuck yeah. No, the Hotel Transylvania series is on an animation level execution. Animation execution level marvelous. I've never watched them. All I know is that Adam Sandler and a waifu are the two things that I know about that movie. Adam Sandler is Dracula, and Dracula's daughter is beloved by the internet. Which makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll put some Aethermatic there. Why not? Since we're getting close to being complete, I might as well hurtle towards the finish line, right? What's that? Mavis. Mavis is Dracula's kid's name, right? How does Dracula have a kid? Did he have a kid before he turned into a vampire? I guess I have to watch the movie to find out, probably. I don't think he's got any glows on him. No. No glows here. No glows on them either. But she got gloats. Am I about to watch just the most beautiful animation I've ever seen? Am I going to cry when it's over? Knowing that I'll never see anything quite so beautiful? Because I'm not ready for that kind of commitment. It started with Cruz and then turned into the other ones. All right. Whoa. I didn't expect words. The man who knows must strike. I don't know what that means. Yes. Just on the aches. Okay. Fuck, marry, kill Adam Sandler characters. Which would be easier if I could remember any of his characters in anything. Alright, I think it might just be time to finish Glow, and then I can do my, fuck Pip from Airheads. Correct. Marry the protag from Punch Drunk Love. Haven't seen it. Kill Little Nicky. Absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. I mean, I can't. Now that you've said Pip from Airheads, I'm like, that's the answer for fuck. Hands down. I don't know. There's so many good kill options for Adam Sandler characters, though. Like, how does a person not want to kill every Adam Sandler character? We just know from Airheads that Pip is a generous lover, and that's a good trait. It's quite the important trait. I mean, I guess I'm certain that there are people who are into their partner being a selfish lover, so never mind. It depends on what you're into. Drac Nikki Gilmore. Oh, God. Dude. First of all, sorry about that. I was overwhelmed by not murdering Little Nicky. Because, oh my God. Marrying Little Nicky? Is this just because you want, like, Queen of Hell powers? Or... I mean, basically. Okay, I mean, that's fair. That's as good as reason as any. It's better than it's better than actually finding Little Nicky attractive, which I would judge you for very, very harshly. I will be completely honest. This is a mostly judgment-free zone. Wanting to bone down with Little Nicky it gets you judged. Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, and that makes sense. Fully realized Prince of Hell with powers and fame, like, yeah, okay. But everything about him's just so annoying. I can accept anything about Claire, but I draw the line at Little Nicky. No, I still draw the line at Pop Country. I have to find that meme so I can fucking post it in the Discord real quick. Give me a minute. It's an old one. It's an old one. I know it's back in my phone for a little while. We'll throw this on Soapbox real quick so that it's not y'all staring at an empty desk. At least you get to see my beautiful face while I stare at my screen and try to find it. Very important. Very important. Where is it? There we go. All right. Share in Discord. Holy Fire streams. All right. It's important. Very important to make sure that everybody knows I'm bullying them. With love. Ooh. Okay, I guess I need to figure out my heraldry, right? I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I don't need to worry about it. Let's just pretend I don't have to worry about that. We'll just focus on doing colors, right? I feel like this dude's got a big, like, reverse Jinro kind of quality on him. Like, he's got that kind of gas masky face, but Instead of like the red eyes, it's like bright blue. Genro being another anime I've never seen, but I have absorbed from existing on the internet around people. This. And then we got these. Then we got these. Do eensy weensy little re-highlights with my tiniest brush. There's a sort of passive anime contact high from Claire waltzing in at times. I think, yes. I agree. I think it's also the fact that I, as a younger person in the middle and high schools, I was extremely into anime. And it was one of those things that I got out of because I felt like it was just really cringy, and then I kind of never got back into it. And like I feel like I have like a dark passenger that like wants me to watch anime. To like relive the feeling. Don't bring Dexter into this. There's a gay figure skating love triangle we need to resolve. That's true. I really need to finish that. Needs to be finished communally, no less. Yeah, it's just like it's hard to get back into anime because so much of it is like, oh, this is so bad. Like I'm already a 40K fan. That puts me already too adjacent to fucking fascist idiots. Like I don't want to be even one step closer by also consuming anime, you know? I don't know, we'll get there. The day's gonna come that I just abandon my pretenses. I rock up and I'm like, hey, did you guys seen the most recent episode of Kill La Kill? No, Chainsaw Man. You will once again recommend One Piece. I know you will. I could have seen that coming from a mile away. Magical Love Gentleman. Tuxedo Mask? There's only like 800 episodes or whatever, right, Claire? Claire actively knowing Faye is dooming me to a dark path. Ace Twink Stretch Armstrong creates gang and cites the class war. I mean, there you go. We should all be so lucky to create a glang. One Piece isn't long. Crit Roll has more content. That would hold more sway if I wasn't woefully behind on Crit Roll. But yeah, okay, understood. Crit Roll seasons 1 and 2 is longer than One Piece and The Simpsons combined? Really? That sounds fake, but I don't know enough about it to dispute it. See, it turns out to be Luffy's sister / cousin? Wait, how do you be sister and cousin? I haven't seen Film Red, so you don't know the whole plot. Okay. A disappointing but acceptable answer. Well, she's the daughter of Luffy's role model hero that gave him the hat. Oh, so they're not actually related. There's no relation at all, one might even say. Damn, I really need to fucking re-highlight that son of a gun. Gosh darn blue paint too strong. They aren't related, and Luffy is canonically Ace Arrow, so seduction is out the window. Okay. Well, good for Luffy. Luffy? Luffy? Lufa? Alright, I think we're calling it there. Luffy? Ew, I hate that. That's not good. That's bad. That's wrong. Luffy? No. That's a main reason I can't watch One Piece right there. Fucker's name is Luffy? Ah! Hate it. Okay. What are we gonna do? I need to design. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna design the house logo real quick. His last name is Monkey? Is it no? Okay, but is it Monkey or is it like Moonkey? Because his first name's fucked up. I didn't expect to feel this salty about something. I'm running out of space in this random notebook that's right here, but here we go. It's literally Luffy D. Monkey. No. No. No, that's canceled. One Piece is over, y'all. I just need you to know. It's not happening anymore. Oh, that's zooming in, not zooming out. His laugh is Japanese onomatopoeia for monkey noises. That's something. Well, I can just look at one of these models for a Raven Skull, right? Let's get to that. Get to that. We got those. We got some that kind of ness. We got the crest. And then we got bird. The bird that happens. Okay, and then third eye. One piece laughs are a trip and a half. Is that good? I can't tell. So that's an option. We could also go fancier than that. Do like have them look like the eyes on the Astropath, the Navigator, the Navis Nobilite logo. No, I don't like that as much. That's the right call, everybody. Not like that. What if I just do the 3 circles? Instead of having them be like eye-shaped. Just do the 3 circles. I think I fuck with that. Every character has a stylized laugh in the manga. They do their best to do them in the anime. Big Mom. Her laugh in the manga is the kanji for mama. So in the anime, it's ma 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 ma. Oh, that's weird. That's like good branding, I guess. It feels weird. What is that? What is the Navis Nobilite logo? Oh, I was so off on what that is. I couldn't have been more wrong. So it's like a little bit square with a circle in the middle. Look at that. And then it's in a circle above a skull inside a laurel because the Imperium. So, He's Crow's slap, but I'm still partial to inversion of your logo, but maybe save that for a more personally significant unit. Yeah, I mean, if I do, first of all, inverting, God, my brain can't even comprehend. I guess I can just turn the paper over and draw it normally and then flip it back, right? Like, that's how that works. But yeah, I do feel like that needs to be like the personal heraldry of a specific important person or something. Oh, that looks really weird backwards. That gives me like visceral discomfort. like upside down and backwards. Oh my god, fuck. What have I done? It's the rune for an anti-Bennett field. The angel, it's got an AB field. Okay, so what if I do square those rhombus eyes instead of circles? What do we think? I kind of fuck with that. Maybe on the big banner I can give it some wings surrounding it instead of laurels. Could have a laurel clutched in the beak. Ooh. Let's just use this one as a concept. Do only the beak so the eyes are floating above a shattered skull. So like... I don't think I get it. Although, oh, skull holding beak might be the move. The pauldron is the skull. Oh. Hmm. Pauldrons does summon Ron Perlman. He's got pauldrons. Or he would have pauldrons if you let him. Hmm. If I stylize the beak a little more, I think the broken skull thing might work. I have to make it like clearer to me at least that it's a beak, you know? It looks like the crow fucked up the laurels by biting them, and you love that. Yeah, I mean, it's the idea is to have it be simplistic enough that you can like read it from a distance, which means putting gaps where they aren't normally there. What about like okay. We got that. We got beak. We got part of skull. What if I do rectangles and do only part of skull? Sphere there. So that we get the impression of a skull, but not the whole thing. We get the suggestion of a third eye. And then laurels. Oh, gotcha. No, that's just me being lazy. And not actually trying to, like, center things. But what about that? I kind of like that. It also reminds me of the Necromunda logo. Maybe if I add a that. I think we're on to something. For the record, what you're watching is also the way that I design sigils. So, chaos magic. And then laurels. Huh. Maybe I just keep simplifying it. You know? That's true. Just really distill it to its basic stuff. No, I feel like it's lacking something. Like, it's got to be more like that than like that. Like, that's too simple. I think that's too far away from the maneuver. Dot, triangle, flanked by diamonds. Like, oh, I'm not on camera. Oopsie doodle. Like that? Or like that? No, I think that's too simple. I want something more like one of these two. For sure. I also want to sleep on it. So I will. Because it's time. We're going to figure out who we're going to raid. Let's zoom back out. Yeah. I'm looking for heraldry, not tattoo. So I want a little different. I don't know. I want to look at this. I'm going to think about it. In the meantime, we're gonna think about a dad. Oh my god, excuse me. Sorry about that. That was wooed. What we doing? We got Kim. Nova Knight. Darkrana's painting a Chaos Lord. We used a bunch of words that I love. Alternatively, I'm just getting an ad for Chromebook. Show me the Chaos Lord. Show me a focused camera, too. That'd be nice. Okay, we can just raid Rhino. I don't need to have proof that he's doing something cool. I know he's doing something cool, because he's Dr. Rhino. Folks, thank you. I love you. You're wonderful. You always make these bars go bigger every time, and I love it. It's the world to me. Keep being great on that front. Keep being great on every front, motherfuckers. I'll be back on Wednesday. I'm not painting on Wednesday. I'm playing Dead Space 3. And then come January, my schedule's gonna be changing. I'm gonna be streaming more frequently. But I'll be posting about that. If there's one thing you do know I do, it's be posting. Fuck, that's all I got. Everybody, if you haven't kissed an octopus recently, then fucking fix that, because they deserve it.
So for brush or airbrush, the Pro Acryl I've never had any problems with. Holy fireman! Hello. Hello, holy fireman. How are you today? Thank you so much for the raid. What were you working on? Mod, could we get a / shout out command for our lovely raider? I need to add something to the screen. What do I add? I think I'll just add a tiny hit of. Oh, I already have some on the palette. We'll add a tiny hit of the Darkum, just a little bit. Yeah, that'll do it. What were you doing today, Holy Fireman? How's life? Nearly done with a little warband of Tzeentch Renegade Navigators. Ooh. Love that concept. Avoid the Citadel air paints. I don't know if it's a good or a bad sign that I've never heard of those. Citadel paints. The paints overall are fine. You just are paying a shit ton of money for an inferior storage system. So. What happened to the Maggie emote? She's she's still around. She's still an emote. And don't worry, she's right there on the floor. Nothing's happened to her. She is a... Oh,
you know,
she's
using the
tier
measurements
2
given
emote.
in Genesis for Noah's Ark, we actually calculated that Jesus is coming back this year. No, listen.
Yeah,
the
she's
Feast of
a
Annunciation
tier 2
and
emote.
Good Friday fall on the same day this year. That has to mean the Antichrist is coming. Okay, maybe we got it wrong. The millennium actually starts 1,000 years after Jesus' death.
So yeah,
not his
I
birth.
just had run out of
I
spots.
don't know. The rise of Islam
for
was
emotes. I didn't know.
666 years ago.
I didn't know
Connect
what
the
else to
dots.
do.
The world began
Oh, Cosmic,
7,000
you'll
years
like
ago.
this.
Christopher
You love
Columbus
my
said
pups.
this is as far as we'd make it.
Took
you know, they
this,
say a comet's going to
amazing
destroy
shot
the
of
planet
them
this year. You know, they say a comet's going to destroy the
for,
planet this year.
for
You know, they say a
Christmas.
comet's going to destroy the planet this year. No, listen, the sky went dark in the middle of the